Hi Aquarius, this is Alice, and I'm here to bring you your weekly love reading. Let's hope it's love. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves. Let us see what God, angels, and universe has in store for you. Aquarius. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. All right, I'm gonna stop celebrating on your behalf. There we go. Five of Swords, the bullshit, right? This is taking your power back, by the way, and then you showed up in your reading with the Fool. Look at all of those pentacles, Aquarius. Nice going. Somebody is learning their worth and determining their value, and I feel like right off the bat, you guys are doing a lot more investing in yourselves, your well-being, your car, your house, your looks. So let's see what our clarifiers say. Okay, King of Swords, nice. Are you revealing your feelings to someone finally, Aquarius? Yeah. Somebody, but yeah. You feel like, there you go again. Star card showed up again in your own reading. Look at that. The Seven of Pentacles twice in the outcome position. So that just basically says to me, Seven of Pentacles is reward. It's planning. It's kind of knowing what you have and then trying to figure out what to do based on what you have, what you want, where you want to go. So this kind of says to me, overall, it just kind of feels like angels are saying you guys have been thinking more about your life and more about your happiness. Definitely with the Five of Swords there, that says to me that you guys have been being a little bit more selfish when it comes to what it is that you want, your outlook, your life, your planning, your next steps. I just hear you want what you want. You're learning to get comfortable with wanting what you want, right? Now, with the Page of Cups and the King of Swords, that says to me that you guys want to express to someone how you feel. You want to tell someone how you feel. And this could be this person as the King of Swords, you know, in other words, you may finally be expressing to someone how you feel, but have a feeling that that person could reject you, or, you know, you could be intimidated by this person. This person is cold and hard. You know, you could have had a falling out with this particular person. And it's almost like in order to rectify or heal the situation, you know, you have to put your best loving foot forward before anything else. This King of Swords is the great general. He don't want to hear shit about, you know, crying. There's no crying in baseball. League of their own, right? So it's almost like he may be somebody who is not necessarily emotional. And yes, this is an air sign, so this could be you, Aquarius, somebody coming back to you and expressing how they feel, or somebody wanting to give you love, right? But since like the Page of Cups is coming in the primary position, which represents your energy, Aquarius, energy is fluid, so technically it could be the other person's as well. But I do kind of feel like, Aquarius, this is you wanting to give someone a cup of love. You could be the younger of the two in this particular situation or relationship. This could be something very brand new, right? It could be a small message, a small gesture of love, but it feels like the recipient of this could be somebody, again, who is loveless, right? Maybe you're giving love to someone who is without love. You know what I mean? Someone who has no time for love, or they could have already expressed to you, you know, that, you know, this is not something I want. This is not something I'm focusing on. I'm not necessarily looking for a relationship. And I apologize, guys, because I know I said this is Aquarian energy, but I feel like, Aquarius, this is also you. This could be, for some of you, this could be you being the King of Swords, not looking for a relationship, not looking for anything emotional, right? We have 3 cups on the table, but not necessarily looking for love or any kind of emotional relationship or emotional affair, but somebody coming along, or at least opening yourself up opening yourself up a little bit to the option or idea of love. Somebody wants to come in and kind of crack the code to this King of Swords. Sorry, I know that was a lot of information on those 2 cards. Now we have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Hearts, Six of Cups. This is you guys basically saying, you know, I've been working on myself. I have no time for relationships. I just want to get my money right. I want to get my car right. I want to get my house right. I want to work on my job. I want to work on school, certification, or whatever it is. But again, love coming back in and love kind of seeping in and making itself known in your life. You know, the Six of Cups also always represents, you know, that nostalgic feeling, that love and feeling kind of coming back to you and kind of hitting you out of the blue, right? Like, you know, kind of blindsiding you momentarily. But it's also a happy love, that teenage love, that first love type of feeling. So definitely here with the 2 kings, whomever this is that you're dealing with, it's almost like you guys are equals. Right? Definitely with the air signs here, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, but then also King of Pentacles representing the earth signs, which is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So you could be dealing with somebody, you know, those signs could, you know, again, be trying to come together. And again, you know, with the Page of Cups and then also the Six of Cups, it's almost like somebody's trying to return love. Somebody's trying to return, and what they're returning with is love in hand and a loving offer. Okay? Now, with the Knight of Swords, again, air signs in more pentacles, right? With the earth signs. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, that basically says to me that, you know, somebody could have been working on themselves. Somebody could have been working on whatever this communication is. Again, Aquarius, if you are the person making the loving gesture, it's almost like you have been working on your approach, how you're going to do this, knowing and learning who it is that you're dealing with, right? It's almost like you've paid attention to all of the details as far as how you need to approach this person, right down to maybe even what exactly you want to say or need to say. The other thing I need to point out here too, you have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So that says to me that, you know, you're not just coming with this person with any old story, any old information. No, you're not going to do that because you know who you're dealing with. You know, to an extent, you're dealing with one of these kings. So your communication, your delivery, your, you know, content, whatever, has to be on point. Now, you left somebody kind of out in the cold, or your person might have left you out in the cold, Aquarius. You know, definitely with the Five of Swords, more swords energy, right? Who is not on this table? Wands. You don't have any wands on the table. Okay? So with the Five of Swords and then also the Star card, this is 2 storylines. One, I'm getting, it was almost like you did wrong, or your person might have done the other person wrong. Your person might have done you wrong. You could have done your person wrong, right? So it's almost like, you know, you don't have you know, a ground to stand on, so to speak. You might have acted selfishly. Your person might have acted selfishly. So it's almost like one of you guys are hoping, wishing, praying that the person like forgives you or is over what you did or what they did in the past. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like you're coming back, or your person is coming back with their tail between their legs, and you're just hoping, say for instance, for a wonderful, beautiful outcome. The Star card to me also represents admiration. Like, you could also feel like, or you may also have your tail between your legs because you wonder or are afraid of whether or not your person has moved on, is entertaining other people. And it's almost like, well, why would they want me? You know, should I even like approach them? Should I even try to make this offer or attempt to approach them or try to even return. Now, definitely here with the Knight of Swords here, that says to me that it's almost like you're going to do it. You're just going to go ahead and take the shot. But there is some hesitation and also a little bit of resistance because you know you could be met with, boy, bye, or girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time. You left, you did this, you did that, right? And also at the same time, that definitely is, you know, this generals type of thing. Like, you know, kind of shut down, kind of dismissive, kind of, listen, if you ain't coming back with a cup in hand, then don't come back, right? So Aquarius, definitely, yes, you know, please don't text this person, call this person talking about, hey, how you doing? How you been? It's almost like you got to walk through the door with an apology in hand. You definitely just got to open up with a, I know things, you know, the last time we spoke, it was this, that, and the other. I acknowledge that, right? As soon as you say that, whoever you say that to, putty in your hands. Crosswatcher, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, same exact thing. If you left them out in the cold, if you just kind of dismissed them, whatever the case is, ghosted them, the first line of communication has to be acknowledgement. My bad. You know, I know how we left it was a little messed up. Okay? Now, with the Fool card, Uranus energy, and then also the Seven of Cups, this is like a ginormous unknown, right? The Seven of Cups to me is my Cloud 9 card. It's that card of falling in love and being in love. But then also the Fool represents like, you know, a brand new journey. So for a lot of you guys, it's almost like this is what you're trying to achieve. Like you want to be in love. That's one storyline. But angels just said you're trying to figure out who you are and what you want. Because that's exactly who the Fool is in the Major Arcana. He's trying to figure out life and what life is all about and how to go about certain, you know, things or certain experiences in life, right? And definitely with the Seven of Cups here, it's almost like you have all of these options. You could go about this 152 different ways, Aquarius, but it's almost like angels are saying take the path of least resistance, which the Fool did not. He just took a standard path, right? But it's almost like, you know, with this Seven of Cups here to me in this specific situation, for those of you that this is resonating with, it's almost like there are all of these distractions, all of these reasons why you shouldn't, one. But then number two, it's almost like there are all of these different methods that you can try to use to appeal to this person's emotions. And I will say to you again, Aquarius, as a warning, I would not try to butter somebody up. I would just walk through the door with an acknowledgement, with an apology, with a, heart and hand, being genuine, authentic, versus, again, trying to come in, especially with something emotional, to try to make them emotional so you can kind of quote unquote ease back in. Seven of Pentacles twice basically says, plot this out, plan this out. Oh, angels just said not only are you going to be methodical, but so is your person as well. That's why wow, that's crazy, because they basically says it's almost like you're going to have to walk through a maze, and it's the maze kind of planted by your person. So it's almost like you're not going to have an easy entry, and they built it that way. They made it that way on purpose. You know what I mean? So you may be wondering, Dag, what would I do? How would I say it? How would I approach? Your person is like, well, if they do, what would I say? How would I do? How would I respond? Okay, so that's crazy. I love that. Definitely with the two cards there on both sides says mirroring each other. So I do kind of feel like you may be thinking about coming back. Your person is also thinking about you coming back as well. Okay? And I'm being drawn definitely again to the Page of Cups. And then also the Six of Cups, right? Because this is somebody in this situation approaching, sending a message. And this is the return of that loving message, or the return of that person and those emotions. Okay? Let's do 3 romance angels. Ooh, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I love it. I love it. Okay? Yeah, definitely. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't walk through the door with flirting. And if you decide to, maybe your person, I'm just saying, remember guys, you're dealing with the King of Swords. He will cut your head off before he flirts with you. Okay? I'm just saying, I wouldn't do it, but maybe after the fact, after you guys have basically smoothed things out and ironed things out, then you could do the flirting, but I wouldn't walk through the door with it. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. That's that Six of Cups. It's almost like your story is not over. This is like the unfinished. And angels just said to me, your person is hoping for your communication. So again, I do feel like you guys are mirroring each other. It's almost like you guys are waiting for the perfect timing, right? That to me together says divine timing, right? Whereas both of you are looking at the timing thing. You're waiting for things to mature. You're waiting for things to, kind of be right before your person approaches and before your person actually responds. That's the other thing too, Aquarius, because you actually could send a message to this person. You could send this cup of love, and it may take them some time back before they actually return it back to you. Return the cup of love back to you. So if this is somebody who you're interested in and you really want to be with, and like the cards say, is your soulmate, this person is, you guys have known each other before, it's almost like just hang in there. Don't expect instant gratification, okay? Last card, let go of control issues. I love it. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I just said it. Don't expect, don't have expectations. Don't, try to control the situation. Just let it flow naturally and organically. Last cards, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I love it. I love it. I love it. Aquarius, go ahead and take that first step. Acknowledge, you know what I mean? Apologize if necessary. Talk about it. Iron it out. As soon as you get there, okay, right? As soon as you guys have both passed each other's tests, then flirt, reconnect, rekindle, and, get it going. All right, guys, I hope this resonates. If it does, go ahead and like and subscribe. Love you. Bye.